In this section, we are going to talk about a lot of data types. Okay, so we are going to talk about Boolean, we're going to talk about sequences. Within sequences, we're going to talk about str, bytes, bytes array, list, tuple, range, and we are going to talk about sets as well. Sets have set and a frozen set. Okay, don't worry too much. These are very simple data types. So let's start off with Boolean. So a Boolean has only two types of values, that is true or false. Please make it a point. The first letter is capital. Okay, so you can specify a value like true. Okay, b is equal to false. Okay, and if I print a and print b, okay, print type of a. Okay, so let us see what is going to come. So you can see it's not there in the list, right? You can't execute it. So what you have to do for the first time, you go here and you click on run, and then you select your DataTypes2 file. Okay, so now you can see, so it is printing a as true, b as false, and the class or the object type is bool. Okay, so this is a Boolean type. And also Boolean is internally represented, true is represented as 1 and false is represented as 0. Okay, you can actually see that as well. If I say print, okay, a plus a plus a, okay, so if you see this value, so it's going to be 2. Okay, and print b, okay, plus b. If I just add b plus b, it is going to be 0. So you see it is 0. So now you understood what a Boolean is. You can also represent Boolean like, let's for example, x is equal to 10, okay, y is equal to 20, okay, z is equal to, okay, x greater than y, okay, and w is equal to x less than y. Okay, so this is like expression evaluators. Okay, so this is a Boolean evaluator. So let's just print it out. Let's see, print z, okay, and print w. So let us see what is going to come out. So it has come out as false. Okay, x is less than y. Okay, 10 is less than, okay, z, right? Z is x is greater than y, that is 10 is greater than y, which is false. Okay, 10 is greater than 20 and 10 is less than 20, it has come out as true. Okay, so you can also represent it as this one. Now what is the next one that we have in sequences? Sequences, well, is nothing but a sequence of elements. Okay, a sequence of any type of elements. So the simplest of which is str. Str is nothing but a string sequence. Okay, so let's look at the string sequence. How do we represent a string sequence? So we say str1 is equal to, you can say, okay, string sequence hello world, and if I say print str1, let's see what it gives out for us. It gives out hello world, and you can also print the type of str1. str1, it is a string type. Okay, now one very important thing is, similar to your comments where you see here like multi-line comments, you can also have single line and multi-line strings. Okay, let us look at those things, which are, these are very important. Say if I say str2 is equal to, first thing, if you want double quotes inside your hello world, okay, so what you can do, you can put this in single quotes and say hello world. This is a valid string because you used single quotes, okay, to represent the string, and you added a double quote, but you can't add another double quote here, it is going to fail. Okay, so remember that. And if I print this, okay, 2, okay, now if you see hello double quotes 1, so it is working fine. If you want to put single quotes, you can put these in double quotes, okay, and put this in single quotes. Put this one in single quotes. So this is also fine, this kind of representation. Okay, now you want single quotes, double quotes in your particular sentence, then go for multi-line. So how do you do that? str3 is equal to double quotes. Okay, you can represent like this, and this has both. Okay, so this is fine. So print str3, and it's going to work absolutely fine. Okay, so you can see, let's put in another string and see how it basically prints it out. So it prints it out as a multi-line string. Okay, so it is going to maintain all your new lines and everything. It's going to, you can have your double quotes, you can have your single quotes, anything. Another way of representing it is str4 is equal to 3 single quotes. Okay, see, your editor is automatically putting it. If I copy this, if I put it here, it works. Okay, I can say print str4, and it is going to print it as a multi-line, similar to the previous one. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Okay, now let us look at some interesting string operations. Okay, so let's create another string. str5 is equal to, okay, this is a hello Python string, some random string. Okay, so now if you want to find the length of the string, so what you use the len function. Okay, len str5. So len can be used for various other objects as well, so we'll understand that as we go. So the length of the string is 29. Okay, and now the second thing is, very interesting thing is the slicing. Okay, so I'll show you what is string slicing. So if I want to print only the first character, okay, so that is str5. Is it str5? Yes, str5 0. Okay, so this is going to print the first character, that is t. Okay, so the indexing starts with 0. Okay, 0 to 28. So since the length is 29, 0 to 28. Now if I want to print leaving the first letter or rest of all the letters, then what I do, I just say 1 colon. Okay, so it's going to print starting from h, it is going to print everything. So you can see here, h is a hello Python string. Okay, his is a hello Python string. Now, so it is basically starting with the index 1 h, and then it is going till the end, because after colon you have not specified anything. But let us say I specify 8. Okay, so what it is going to print, it is going to start with 1 and end at 7. That is, it's going to exclude this. Okay, so if you see now, if I execute this, so his is, okay, that is 0 is excluded, 1 is included, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so it has added a space as well. It is, yes, you can see it has put in a space as well. That is 1 colon 8 means it will include the element at 1 and it will print till 7. Okay, it is going to exclude this 8. So if I put in as, so what was the length? Length was 29, right? If I put it as 1 colon 29, it is going to print the string complete till the end of the string. Okay, because it is going to go from 1 till index 28. So the G is nothing but your index 28. Okay, another interesting thing is you can put this as -1 as well. So it is going to give you from backside. So what was the last character? So G. So you got -1. Okay, this is string slicing. Very simple and very easy to pick up the string based on the indexes. Okay, pick up a substring based on the index. It is very simple. The same slicing applies to various other elements also, and that we are going to see as we go ahead. Okay, now There are some more operations which are very interesting. So let us look at that. X is equal to str5 dot, see, you can say capitalize. So if you say capitalize, it's going to capitalize the first element of this guy, okay, that is this t. Now if I print this, print x, so let us see what it is going to print. It's going to make this capital, okay. Now you want to make everything upper, or okay, let's go one by one. So str5 dot case fold, okay. What is case fold? It converts the string into lowercase, okay. So if I just put this as t, and if I put this as h, okay, and if I print this, x is equal to this, okay, and print x, so what it is going to give? So it is going to make all the letters small, okay. Similarly, you can do 2 upper, 2 lower, is upper, is lower. There are a huge number of such methods which you can simply go through here. For example, center, okay. Center is nothing but it is going to add white space at the beginning and the end of the string and center the string, okay. So basically Python has so many methods which are very useful, and they are just meant for the developer to make the life simple for the developer, okay. So you have see is lower, is numeric. If all the elements of the string, characters of the string are numeric, then this is going to return true. Is space, if everything in this particular character is space, it's going to true, okay. So is upper. So you have many such methods, okay. You can also use split, which is very important. You can split this based on a white space. It's going to return you an array. So we'll talk about arrays as we move. So if I say split and based on a white space, okay, so what it's going to do, it's going to convert each of these elements into it will return an array, and each of these would be sub elements, okay, of that array. So if I say print, so it's basically going to return an array. So we are going to talk about arrays and lists basically.